I believe I will fight Gervonta Davis, and yeah. Do. I will beat him convincingly. Manny Pacquiao. The legend from General Santos, Philippines, says he's down to fight Gervonta Davis at welterweight, or at the very least the catchweight. That's what I want to talk about in this video. Let's talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Manny Pacquiao just did a recent interview with Fight Hub, and this was when he was in Saudi Arabia attending Fury versus Ngannou. I am just now getting caught up with all my videos. Clearly, Tyson Fury, in a perceived loss to Francis Ngannou, has taken up a lot of time and is the talk of the town. And, you know, Tyson Fury is really a laughing stock, if you will, right now in boxing. So I haven't had a chance to make a video about this, but I did see it. Manny Pacquiao. He says he wants to fight Gervonta Davis. Now, he says for that to happen, Gervonta Davis, and I'm just paraphrasing, you guys can watch the interview, but Manny Pacquiao says that for that to happen, Gervonta would have to travel up to 147, at the very least 145. I believe he was asked about, hey, can you make 140? And it didn't sound like Manny Pacquiao wanted to make 140, or maybe he can't make 140, but he did throw out a catchweight of 145. Listen, guys, Gervonta Davis, hate him or love him, the underdogs on top. I said a lot of people, they want to front on Tank, man. People keep acting like Gervonta Davis is not that dude, but clearly he's that dude. When you have a legend in the game and a certain Hall of Famer who is willing to unretire to come back and box, and the person he's mentioning, not someone closer to his age, but Gervonta Davis, that's how you know that Gervonta Davis is making a lot of noise, because the great Manny Pacquiao is looking to fight him. Me personally, I'm not too fond of the fight, to be honest. I think, you know, just because of different weight classes, I'm not a big fan of what's going on in boxing, where people are just trying to cash out and disrupt what they're doing and move in weight classes, similar to Jermell Charlo versus Canelo. Payday, you want pay, right? Jermell Charlo, he was doing awesome stuff and great work at 154, but now his brand is a bit tattered based on the performance that he had moving 14 pounds to fight against a guy like Canelo Alvarez. Now, I'm not saying that would be the case for Gervonta Davis, because we've seen Gervonta Davis fight bigger guys and hurt bigger guys. And Gervonta Davis is a great boxer with immense power, and he's very, very explosive. So that could spell trouble for an aging Manny Pacquiao. We've seen last time in the pro boxing ring, Manny Pacquiao didn't look so hot versus Yordenis Ugas, who just lost to, thereafter, Errol Spence Jr. Hey, start that head. And then Mario Barrios. But Manny Pacquiao wasn't able to beat Ugas. Now, I do think part of, I'm not trying to take away credit from Mario Barrios, but clearly the damage from Errol Spence in the eye, Ugas's eye, I think carried over into the Barrios fight, because the same exact eye welled up and got all swollen, and he couldn't see, and he started getting hurt, and his visibility was impacted, stuff like that. But needless to say, as it sits, Ugas is off 2 losses since the Pacquiao fight to 2 different people, including Barrios, who Tank Davis beat. Bear in mind, Mario Barrios is a guy who came up from 140, and he handled the 147-pounder. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Barrios had an actual win at welterweight, because he fought Keith Thurman, and I believe that was his first fight after the Gervonta Davis loss, where he moved up to 147, and he lost to Keith Thurman. Even though he put up a good fight versus Keith Thurman, he still lost. So Ugas was his first win at welterweight, right? Well, actually, I think he might have had an in-betweener fight. now that I think about it. I don't know. I have to look it up. I think Barrios might have had like a tune-up style fight. Nevertheless, the point remains that Manny Pacquiao lost to Ugas, who has been losing ever since that point, basically. And Manny Pacquiao's 40-something years old. He's already done his thing. He's on a long layoff. I really feel, see, this is similar to Gervonta Davis, or if Gervonta Davis were to fight Pacquiao, it's really similar to me to some of these other shenanigan fights, like Canelo facing an undisputed guy. They're going to sell it. It's going to be a good sale and a good ticket seller because we know Gervonta Davis is popping and Manny Pacquiao also has a name, but I don't think it would live up to the expectations. And the trouble with fights like this, even when you look at this weekend's fight with Fury versus Ngannou, the bad side to fights like this, or the dark side of boxing fights like this, is for Gervonta outside, and I'm not talking about monetary gain, because it's just like your profession. If you do what you love, the money will come and you'll never have to work a day in your life. So my lifestyle is not ruled solely by money. Of course, everybody likes money. Everybody needs money, pay bills. It's a tool. I get it. But I also believe in old school values and virtues and principles and living by certain tenets and discipline, self-discipline. So money is not everything, because you can have you can just be some tech guru and you don't have no morals about you. You don't have any principles about you. You don't have any self-discipline. You're a snake, you know, these types of things, but you have a lot of money. So I don't overvalue money. So that being said, regarding the Tank Davis and Pacquiao, yes, it would make money for sure based on given the name. But me personally, I don't really prefer these fights because that's the fighter's money. That don't have nothing to do with me as a reporter and a fan, you know? And I feel like situations like this, outside of the money for the both fighters, and it'll bring spotlight to a fight, I think in fights like this, a lot can go wrong where people can end up being disappointed. Because truth be told, I know people would disagree in the comment section, but at the end of the day, I don't feel Gervonta Davis, old media especially, I don't think they would give him a bunch of credit for beating a 40-something-year-old Manny Pacquiao coming off of a long layoff and coming off of a loss in his last pro boxing fight, right? And then if Tank were to lose for some reason to Pacquiao, then that would also spell trouble. And then you also have people who are doing all this stuff, fluctuating their weight for a paycheck, and it just doesn't make sense, like Jermell Charlo. So all in all, I don't think the fight would happen. If Pacquiao does come back, there's other options for him, and I just don't see Gervonta Davis truly being that. That's just my opinion, just my thoughts. Subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing news. And I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.